Welcome back to another day of the World Athletics Club. My name is Shari Hawkins and we're at day 8 of these championships. Right now I'm actually in what they call the vault. It's underneath Hayward Field and we're going to show you places like this and also a ton of other behind the scenes places that the athletes go and things that they have to do that has nothing to do with competing. But first, let's take a look at the highlights from day 7.
Rarely has there been such a sense of expectation and anticipation ahead of a 200-metre final. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has got out well. Jackson now coming through. Thompson, Herrott and Dina Asher-Smith have got a lot to do. Asher-Smith is coming into the mix. Now Shericka Jackson coming up onto the shoulder of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. At last, it's Jackson's turn to be the queen of sprinting. 21.46. She becomes the fastest living woman on earth. And at last, after so many bronze and silver medals, it is a glittering gold for Shericka Jackson. And how they will celebrate that back in Jamaica. But that was a brilliant run. I thought Jackson would win it. And guess what? She came ever so close to breaking the world record. They're away first time. There's a roar from the crowd. It's a great start from Lyles, but Bednarek's running well. On the inside, no move yet from Knighton. Lyles has got the edge here, and he's storming away. What a moment for Noah Lyles. He hates losing over 200 metres, and he's forgotten how to. 19.32. 19.32. He has smashed his personal best and produced one of the fastest times in history. Quite frankly, after 120 metres, it was never in doubt. He was tamed in Tokyo, but with the heart of an American lion, Lyles has roared back to the top.
I think we need to talk about yesterday's competitions, but more importantly, let's actually see what everybody else is talking about. This is the best of social. Speaking of social media, a lot goes into making sure that we get the best social coverages for these championships. And we're going to take you through a day in the life of our social media genius here at World Athletics.
Hey guys, I'm Ben. I work on the social media team for World Athletics. My time is spent editing TikToks, making memes, monitoring trends, doing a bit of Photoshop, running around like an idiot, drinking lots of coffee. Yeah, most of my days start around 6 AM. That's not really by choice, that's mostly because of jet lag. Yeah, we got our team meetings every morning. We have them at 7:30. We recap what happened the night before, talk about the day ahead. We then travel to the stadium. We travel by bicycle because it's only, I don't know, 15 minutes away, so it's a nice way to sort of slowly wake yourself up, ready for the day. And then yeah, we hit the ground running as soon as the session starts. We're doing wall-to-wall coverage on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and I'm sure there's probably stuff I'm missing. And then what else do we do? We do other stuff. Because of the stadium here, it's so bright, especially in the morning sessions, we can't see anything. We're literally melting on the tribune, trying not to get sunburned, but because it's so bright, you can't actually see the screen. So for the past few days, we spent a lot of time hiding under our jumpers or hiding under the desk so you can actually see your laptop and try and edit something properly. Making more memes, making people laugh, having a good time, and yeah, getting the work done. And then yeah, we finish, normally session finishes around 8 PM the time, but we're normally one of the last people on the tribune. Yeah, we left yesterday. We left around, I don't know, 10:30. I'm so glad that everybody seems to enjoy the memes and the stuff that we do. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, it's time to meet another one of our legends. Today we're talking about a multiple world champion, multiple Olympic champion, and all-over icon. This is Sonya Richards-Ross.
Hey, I'm Sonya Richards-Ross, 4-time Olympic gold medalist, 6-time world champion, and I'm so excited to be in Eugene for the World Championships. It's very hard to put into words how special it is to get to wear that Team USA kit and compete at the World Championships. For many of us, you dream about this when you're a little kid, the opportunity to be the best in the world. And when you get that opportunity to step on the track, to represent your country and to go for gold, there's nothing like it. Man, the athletes of Team USA finally have the opportunity to compete on home soil, and there is nothing like it, especially here at Hayward Field. This is the treat of a lifetime for the US team. It is incredible to be on the other side of the track, and I love commentating for NBC because I think it's my job to share to the audience how incredible these athletes are. You know, my hope is that when someone turns on the TV, if they're watching the sport for the first time, they fall in love with the sport, they fall in love with the athletes, and they follow track and field for a lifetime.
Climate change is seriously affecting the world around us. We surveyed our athletes and over 85% said they wanted World Athletics to do more. Take a look.
We as athletes, whether we like it or not, are role models, and we can choose to stand up for what we believe in.
Our planet is literally on fire. However enormous and incomprehensible the climate crisis is, the guilt we feel that we're its cause should also empower us that we are still the authors of our own destiny.
और एक ऐसा ही कॉमन गोल हमारे सामने है, अपनी दुनिया को क्लाइमेट चेंज से बचाना. इसके लिए हमको साथ में मिलकर टीम की तरह काम करना होगा.
Sono convinta che sia questo l'atteggiamento individuale e collettivo necessario a cambiare la situazione.
We need to take bold and immediate steps towards addressing climate change and robust climate resiliency. Western cities continue to be built with their planning and infrastructure decisions centered around the car, directly contributing to the ongoing climate crisis.
The science is clear. We must act decisively to combat climate change, and we must act now. I'm proud of the way our athletes are responding to this great global challenge. We should pay attention.
Aiutiamo l'ambiente, aiutiamo il nostro futuro.
But we can all do more.
Basta l'indifferenza.
We must do this.
It's all about climate change.
We can choose to fight.
È questo il momento di agire.
It's time to take action.
We can still fix this.
It's time to take action now.
Let's work towards a better tomorrow.
You are in the mix zone with me right now. This is where athletes come after they compete to be interviewed by the media, and it's all for the fans. And speaking of fans, let's go ahead and see their reactions from yesterday. So this is actually a medal stand that's going to hold and display all of the medals. They're going to roll this out and show the athletes while they're competing what their potential medal opportunity is. It's almost like these athletes are going to be able to taste their medals. Let's meet one of those athletes who's looking to win a medal in the 4x1. This is Aaliyah Hobbs.
What are you training for?
Worlds in 2 weeks. How old were you when you started sprinting?
Probably about 7 or 8.
What's your favorite pump up / workout song?
No Cap, very special.
What's your favorite dancing song?
The Gritty.
What's your biggest dream?
Olympic gold in the 100.
Favorite place to run?
LSU is home.
Where was your first track?
LSU, probably.
What's good advice you got?
Good advice, never give up on what you're doing and kind of just stay focused.
What's bad advice you've taken?
To storm the football field and I got a concussion after it.
What's a piece of advice you give to a beginner athlete right now?
Have fun with it, never give up on what you're doing.
Are you superstitious?
No, I'm not.
What does being an Olympian mean to you?
Kind of a childhood dream that came true.
How do you handle it?
Staying focused and calm and really just focus on what I'm doing.
What are your three races?
Kind of fast twitch exercise. And then getting my blocks.
So we are right outside the final call room. So this is the last step that the athletes are taking before they start to compete. And I'm telling you, there are so many nerves that happen in that room. And speaking of final call, that's the end of today's show. We have 3 more exciting days left. So great, so stay tuned for that. And I'm gonna see you again tomorrow for another episode of the World Athletics Club.